Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, the Virtual Workspace. This is the fifth video in series, Citrix Virtual App and Desktop Step-by-Step Installation and Configuration. In this video, we will install a Studio, a Citrix Studio and Web Studio. Also, we will configure our Citrix site, and once our configuration is done, we will install the Studio. So let's start with the site configuration. So as we have already installed the director on this server, so now you just need to configure the site. For that, we need to open this Citrix Site Manager. Once our site configure, we will install the Studio or Citrix Studio. That will needed to for site management. Using Studio, we can create a machine catalog and delivery group, and using the Studio console we can manage our site. So as this is the empty site, so I'm going to click here to create a new Citrix site. We have to put here the site name, W. Let's just put the W is STXWV. Okay, STXWV. Okay. So this is the so here we need to select the database, and Citrix create a three type of database. One is site database, monitoring database, and logging database. So for that, SQL server we need to install. So for this lab, we have installed the SQL server while installing a delivery controller. So no need to install it additionally. But in production, there is additional separate dedicated server for database. But in our lab, we are using the same server. So these are three database. Monitoring database mostly used for the monitoring purpose. Director mostly use this database. And the site database, it's whatever the configuration we suppose we create delivery group, machine catalog, and whatever the site detail, it's save on the site database. Logging database store information about the user set. So these three database we need to create. It will automatically create actually. And the delivery controller, as currently we have only one delivery controller, so it's only one is selected. So I'm just clicking. Let me click on the next. Now it will start configuring the site. It will take some time to connect database. Okay, it's connected. It's connected now. So now we need to connect to the license server, as our license server is also installed on the same server. So it's license connecting localhost, and this is the port number as I already explained. Excuse port number 1277 for this, and we don't have the license as it just lab, so we are using this free trial version. So we just need, if you are license file, we need to select here, and we need to add our license file here. So but as we are going with this free trial version, you can use this for 30 days. So now it will site is created. Site name is CTX VW. Site database name here it's mentioned here. Monitoring database, logging database, and delivery controller name is also created. License server name is this. Okay. So now our site is configured. It will take some time to configure that, and now once site is created, whatever we suppose we create machine catalog or delivery group, it store that information on the database. And once site configured, we can we will install the studio. Now it will connect to the database. It will create a 3 database which I explained earlier, and it will create the entry over there. Normally in production there is one service account used in production to connect to database, and there one more service account we use in production to connect hosting services. So if you are installing, if you're just following my lab, so I suggest while installing delivery controller, at that time only you can install studio. That will be easy, but I skipped that because it was taking time, so I need to so I skipped that. But once the site configured, we will install that. So site is configured now. All 3 databases all 3 database created on the database server, and site is configured. So okay, so now I will start. I will just install one now. I will start the installation of Studio. Also, I will install Director now. Previously, I thought to create a separate video for that, but I think it will not take that much of time. So I will add the Director installation here. I will install the Director in this video only. So it will take time to start. So before start, I just want to explain about the Studio. So Citrix Studio is a tool using that we manage the Citrix site, and Citrix now from 22. Let me show you that. So Citrix Studio is the management console in Citrix CNF and then desktop, and Web Studio is a web version of the Studio. So it's a new feature. It was added in 22.03 version. Before that, to manage Citrix site, only Studio was only tool was there, but now they added a Web Studio also. So the Web Studio, it's like a cloud Citrix Cloud Studio. You just need to install it on one server, and after that you can access that studio any other computer, like we do for the Director. We install it on one server and we can access that from any internal server through URL. The same way, Web Studio, we can access it through the Web Studio. So once it installed, we need to configure it, and I will show you how to configure that. And after that, you can use that studio to manage your Citrix site. For Citrix Studio, we need to install that component on each and every machine where from where you want to manage. But for Web Studio, it will be accessed through the URL only. Monitoring Director is it's all detail we will get in the Director. So once it installed, I will show you how to check that information and how to generate a report from the Director. So let's start the installation of Studio on Web Studio. It will take some time to start. So it's let me select this what needed, and we are installing Web Studio, Director, and Studio. So let's start the installation. So we need to put the Director delivery controller name here. So fully qualified name. So let me copy it as connection. I have added the director delivery controller, sorry, that role we already installed in on this server. So we added the delivery controller name and click on next. So we don't need remote assistance. It's usually it's if you need a remote control of session or server for troubleshooting purpose, in that scenario you can install this. And to on your if you install this tool on director, it show one option shadow coffee. Using that you can take control of session. So these three components I selected: Web Studio, Director and Studio. Okay, so installation is started now. It will take some time. So I will just skip the installation to save time, and once installation is completed, I'll come back again. Thank you. Thanks. Installation is completed now. All three components which we selected, it's a Web Studio, Director and Studio. Let me finish it. So I just start the studio. For Web Studio, we need to configure it. I will configure that in next video, maybe next video, because we need to install and configure session host server. After that we can configure this. Citrix Studio is launched now. So we need to create a machine catalog and delivery group. Before that we need to install VD agent on session host server, and we need to install store from server. After that this component only we need to install, and after that we will create a machine catalog and delivery group. So thanks for watching. See you in next video. Thank you. Bye.